Welcome back to GingerCat DIY, the place where I do stuff. And I've been doing a lot of stuff. Back here are some projects I did with my niece over the weekend. We did some rainbow activities. Also, my friend Kim came over and we quilled. I haven't done a lot of quilling and it was a lot more fun than I remember doing it. She's going to walk us through the steps of gluing long strips of paper to other pieces of paper after you roll them all up really tight. I'm really proud of how it turned out. I would like to do some more quilling in the future, so sit back, watch us as we chat and glue and twist and enjoy our out of context conversations. Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself? I'm recording now.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, I'm Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Am I supposed to put my hands down or something?
You don't have to. You can if you want to. We could shake hands. We could just be weird. Quilling. I've done quilling. You are a master quiller.
I am not a master quiller. I'm probably about the worst person who quills. Who's done it for a while. I'm not good at that. But you just don't know anybody else.
I don't. Well, it's also not something I do. Like, of all the 10,000 crafts that I do, I don't quill. So what are we looking at? What do we need?
Okay. So we need paper.
Paper.
So look, here's what quilling paper looks like. That's some old crappy quilling paper. You should probably, here's some, that's slightly better quilling paper.
Okay.
Oh, here's some nice-ish quilling paper
Oh,
here.
cute.
Let's undo that. There's some quilling paper.
Quilling paper. Well, I can also do a, one of my favorite
And
editing
other
tricks
quilling
is the materials. You flop it down in a jump cut.
Uh-huh.
Tools, 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 tools.
So that's the thing you put the paper in and then you spin it around. There's another one of those. Tweezers I use a lot. Scissors. Those are things where you can make shapes. There's some things if you want we want to make flowers.
What is that?
I have a whole bunch of them. I think I only brought one or two today. I have two of them today. And that way, if you want to make sure that you're always doing the exact same shape and exact same size over and over again. So like for your pumpkin.
That's not a pumpkin.
I mean, I don't know why it's like pineapple. The squares that are, which is one of my least favorite things, but you'll really like the thing I'm making now. Okay. All right. These squares I wanted to make sure were the exact same size. And the way I made them the exact same size was I used this and there's like, it's still on here somewhere. There's like a little black Sharpie there. There's a little black Sharpie mark and that's the square I used over and over again. All right, and then there's little sparkles. That's also from paper. Okay. Oh, and glue. All right.
Tell us about glue.
Glue is a substance that holds things together.
Ryan, human man, as he has been introduced as, his favorite line is, "We have many adhesives." So, I understand adhesives.
Wait, I don't know if I accidentally didn't bring it. You have glue though, right?
Oh, I have many adhesives.
Okay, that is the exact one.
This doesn't work anymore. Do you need Q-tips? Do you want little cups?
So usually in real life, what I do is I use toothpicks. Yeah, it really is.
Toothpicks.
Okay. So the gig is there's a limited amount of things and it looks really pretty, but it is super, super easy. I'm going to use a color I don't see myself using to demonstrate on any, like I don't see myself needing this color for anything.
Okay.
All right, there, good. Okay, so it's not needle, it just, you put the edge right in there and then you watch TV or talk to your friend and drink margaritas, and then you just spin. Okay?
All right.
Make sure you don't hit the glue. And
this looks like time for a brace.
And this is not hard. And then you just pull it off, and lo and behold, you have a curly thing.
Oh, cute.
Okay.
And then you put it on.
Yeah, and then you just put it on depending on what you're doing. All right, so there's just very specific and like not specific, but like it's super easy what different shapes there are. Okay. All right, I think this is called a circle. I don't even know, or a spiral or something like that.
As I teach preschool, I can confirm that yes is a circle and also a spiral.
Yeah. So it's undoing itself.
Uh-huh.
And this is called a tight spiral because it's a tight spiral.
Cat hair. That's optional.
And you can do a V, which means you take the quilling paper. Okay, so then you put the crimp at the bottom and you twirl one direction. Let that go. And then you twirl the other direction. And then you have a V.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna glue that sucker down. You do not, I mean, I need more glue than that, but you don't need a lot of glue because it's just paper.
Oh, S.
Yeah, this is an S one. And then, so I'm going to show you one the last thing with the circle, and I'm going to do it. So I close off this spiral so it's a circle. And then if I take one side and I crimp it, it's called a teardrop shape.
Oh.
And if I take two sides and crimp it, it's an eyeball shape.
Oh, creepy.
So you can certainly use something like this to make
That's
shapes.
a good hand.
But it's really easy to do with your hands and just make things into shapes. The only trick is something like this makes it much easier to go ahead and make sure that everything's the same width, size, length. All right, so that's everything. And then what you do is you decide what it is you want to make and you make it. Okay. I'm going to show you. So that's did I show you when it was finished? I mean, I'll send it to Darcy. She can put it in.
Yes, I can.
Because this is probably a stupid way to do it.
It's a way. It's technology. Cute. No, I don't think I saw it all the way done.
Yeah. So, so for this, you can see that I had different shapes. And then I took things like, I took tissue paper and I chopped that to make the clouds. And then I cut small colored paper to be the reflection of the water. Cut the paper and just made it trees. So there. So you can do whatever you want. It's just cut paper.
All right.
You can make whatever you want.
I don't get to flex often. That's not something I do. But let's flex. I've got circle cutter,
Anything.
and then I've got this cutter, and this cutter, and this.
Okay, hold on. I don't want you to put it in the glue accidentally.
And then I've got
Wait, what on earth is this cut?
circles. And then I have these cutters, and I have this cutter, and I have these cutters.
I have no idea what this thing is doing. It's fucking circumcising my paper. There's more little sparkly.
Ooh, pretty. People would say that I suffer from cute aggression, but I am not suffering at all. I'm enjoying it.
I'm calling mine 70s kitchen appliance colors.
Oh, but I'm going to call it Easy Like Sunday Morning, which is not easy at all because I have to go to work the next day. That whole title. See, if I were a clever girl, I could have done the cloud and then I could have put the silver around the cloud. Because you know what they say, every cloud is particles of water that have evaporated. You need to both be doing it.
Why?
because this is.
Then I feel really awkward. Like, here I am.
Here, then we're both now.
Like, it feels odd.
Sorry, I don't want to hold hands.
We're not that far past COVID.
We're not that kind of friends.
I'm gonna call mine pizza.
Oh, yum. Mine became incredibly purple. It becomes all sorts of different kinds of purple clouds all the way across.
Which claims yours will be called clouds and mine will be called pizza.
I would call it Cloud 9 and put 12 colors and ask people to figure that out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. Everybody's fine. We're fine.
I just like feeling this.
Oh, yeah, do that on camera.
Look, I'm patting things.
Do you pat each other's? Do you keep your hands to yourself? This thing.
Yeah,
We hadn't done that. Did you want my brain to explode?
Well, some things you should do while you're quilling is see what your supplies are before you get started.
I am sitting in my office in a chair that's kinda comfy, stringing little papers and I'm gluing them to more paper. And as I'm spinning them, my glue is getting dry. Do 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 do. Oh no!
It was like the 80s and it was a tape again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Good job.
Thank you.
That's why you make the big bucks with all the subscribers and the...
Right. My merch line is coming out soon, so watch for that. Curses. You are the short piece I keep picking up. Stop pretending to be a real piece. It looks like embroidery.
Yeah. There, like in real life, I don't know why vertically it looks completely different than it does here. This, it really does look like tiny noodles or something.
Tiny noodles. I just have dots, tightly wound spirals. Why are they so? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, next time, the
There.
next person you should do this with,
Yeah.
you should find a right-handed person, because part of the problem is that I'm like left-handing at you, so we're right on top of each other as opposed to it being diagonal.
You think I'm gonna have another collab?
Sure. Why wouldn't you? You've got to know at least one other person who does a thing.
I do. All right. Oh, these are going to become raindrops, and then you said a thing. Because I'm getting tired of them being so close together, so they're just kind of...
Oh yeah, and let's eat. Let's pause and eat.
Just kind of ends, and then all of a sudden there's my beauty shots that look completely different than what I was working on before. And what happened was we ate, Kim left, she left her project with me, and what I did was the next day I came back to it, and I wasn't feeling it so well. It wasn't speaking to me in a way that I really liked. So I reworked it. All the little pieces that I took off, I used somewhere else. And I really like how it turned out. It got a lot more extra than I thought that it would be. And I really liked it. It was a great activity, and really is just getting my imagination going for doing more paper crafts. Working with paper got me really inspired to do more paper crafts. So I think it's time to bring out the Cricut and duster off. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And I will see you soon, maybe with some fun papery activities, crafts, things, papery things. Bye.
And there's just so much you can drink on your own without people looking at you funny.
Why are people looking at you funny when you're drinking on your own? You're looking at you funny at home, going, why am I drinking on alone?
Yeah. And the other thing, like, here's how I used to keep my quilling paper, which is not what I would suggest at all, and now I have a much better. So like,
oh yeah, that's my yarn bin. Looks just like that.
Yeah. So this is bullshit. Don't do this.
But do make sure that it's on camera that we can see your.
My bullshit also says 1/8 of an inch. Anything that's kind of cute is easy.
We don't do cute here.
Okay.
You see that bin in the second shelf? Over behind you?
Okay.
You're lying to me. You can't see it at all.
I thought you meant that one. No.
No. I have fan art now.
That's not fan art. I made it because she's my friend.
I'm not gonna say that in my video, but I might.